Hi, this is Travis from 10 Farms, and I'm in my house today in Ohio. The light on the ceiling fan up here, when I flip the switch, it kind of just flickers and goes out, kind of popping. And I narrowed it down to one of the three-way switches on the light, because one switch it does that when I use it, the other switch it doesn't. So I'm going to replace the three-way switch today, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So this is the three-way light switch in the wall. Make sure you turn off your breaker when you're doing this. The other lights I've got on here are on a separate breaker than this circuit, so I'm not at risk of getting shocked on this one. And what you'll notice is you've got your black hot in, your white neutral out, and then on the other side here we've got a red wire coming in, and that's what a three-way switch looks like instead of your regular two-way switch that only has two screws. So this is the old switch. I'm going to take it out and put the new one in, and then we'll test out the light after I turn the power back on. So I'm just making a note of which wire goes where on the old switch here. Looks like I need to get a thinner screwdriver. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm going to take these off, make a note of which wire goes where for the new switch. And sorry if I'm getting in the way of the camera a little bit here. So we got our hot and our neutral off, and then we're taking our three-way other hot here. There we go, got it off. So you can see there the three different screws. Doesn't want to focus there, there we go. And this is the new switch from Home Depot. So it's a three-way switch. And you need two of these when you have a three-way circuit. So that way either one you switch on or off, it's going to work for the light. So here's the old switch on the left and the new switch on the right, just so you can see a comparison of the two. I went with a little bit heavier duty switch. Hopefully this one will last a long time. It's a little bit thicker, but it'll still fit within the old switch plate. So let's go ahead and install it here. Alright, here we go. We're going to put it back together. So we're putting the wires back in the same place as where we took them off. So we got our hot here on the bottom right side. Got our neutral on the top right side. And then we're putting our other three-way hot over here on the left side. Make sure it's in there good. Okay, everything looks good there. So I'm going to go turn the breaker back on and test this out before I put it all the rest of the way back together. Well, as it always seems to go, there's always a problem when you're working on something. So I got it wired up, came down here to turn the breaker back on, and the breaker doesn't work anymore. These are old Pushmatic breakers, probably at least 50 years old. So sometimes when you turn them off, you just can't turn them back on. So it's time for another trip to Home Depot to buy a new breaker and get this project finished. I will be back. Here's the new breaker from Home Depot, so I'm going to go put it in the breaker panel now. Alright, I'm down in the basement and I'm going to replace the breaker now. So here we go. The first thing we got to do is turn off the main power supply for this. So hopefully you'll still be able to see with my headlamp after I start doing this. But if not, so be it. Turn off the main breaker. And then we got to pop this old one out here. So first thing, I'm going to take the wire that goes to it, get that loose, and then I'm going to take the breaker itself out here. A little trouble getting it out. There we go. And I'll put the new breaker in. These new ones look a little bit different than the old ones, but hopefully they'll work the same. It says it's an exact replacement. It's hard to get these old breakers. You can buy them sometimes on eBay or Craigslist, or maybe you'll find somebody with some, but they're not that common. Kind of got it, but it's not really in there. If I wiggle it a little bit, I can get it to snap in. There we go. Those prongs didn't want to go in the hole there at first, but I got it. Okay, got it good and tight. Put the wire in. Okay, that's good and tight. So everything should work now. So we're going to turn the main breaker back on. And then I'm going to turn the breaker on for the light upstairs that we just replaced the switch on. And we'll see if the light works when we get up there. All back together and working now. Yep, the light is on, and the new switch works to turn it off and on. So that was definitely the problem. Hope everybody found this useful, and thanks for watching.